Edna. So, for dinner tonight, can I come over? I'm so hungry, and you always make extra anyway, right?
Really, Delilah? You've been coming over every night.
Don't tell me that you're gonna say no.
Well, I wasn't gonna say no.
Right, I knew you weren't gonna do that. I was just teasing. Like, how could you even? Like, that would have been so rude of you. I was the one that introduced you to Kiefer. You married him because of me. That's a debt that you'll never be able to repay.
Yeah, but you can only stay for dinner, okay?
Maybe or maybe not. I might even need a few bucks. We'll see. Let me tell you, living alone really sucks. There's so many bills that I have to pay by myself, but I just need a couple of bucks to help me out for this month. You don't mind, right?
You need to borrow money again?
Have you been listening? I just told you why. Besides, it's just a small amount to you, but it's a huge deal for me. You can't be stingy. Kiefer makes a lot of money for the both of you anyway. Come on now, share a bit.
I work as well. That money's both of our money. It isn't only his.
Gosh, you're being so noisy. Get off my case already. Stop flaunting that you have money and actually show me that you do. You guys don't even have kids, so that money is only going towards yourselves. Surely you can spare just a little bit to your sister-in-law? Helping someone that is less fortunate is so much better than saving it. That money just sits in the bank. Why not give it to me and help move the economy?
That's not true. Kiefer and I have our own bills to pay. We have loans to repay.
Oh, I get it now. You've been shopping, haven't you? Racked up quite a bill. I know how much Kiefer makes, and it's plenty. Don't pretend to be frugal around me.
Kiefer is very careful about how he spends his money. He's very practical and sticks to a budget. We're planning to have children someday, so we're saving money for the future for this family. What I'm trying to say is that we have our own expenses too. We're not just spending it on ourselves like you're saying, and I'm certainly not just living off of your brother's money. Everything is for the sake of our family.
Oh man, it sounds like you've got Kiefer pretty whipped. Whatever, that's none of my business. I swear I'll pay you back when I have money. Just give me what you can, okay?
Really? You promise to give it back?
Of course I will. But don't tell my brother, okay? Or else I won't be able to pay it back.
I won't tell him, but if this keeps going on, I'll be forced to explain why.
What? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me so I'll pay you back? Then fine, tell him. But I hope you're ready to deal with the consequences, because I'm not going to let it go that easily. I'm going to tell my boyfriend and he'll make you regret talking about it. You get it, right? My parents are super affluent people in this town. You'll do what's good for you.
Of course I know. I'm married to your brother and I've met your parents many times. Now, if you cut it out with the weak threats, I'll lend you the money. But this better be the last time, okay? You can come over for dinner anytime you want. I don't mind at all. But money, that's different.
Fine. Today will be the last time I borrow money from you. Besides, I'm actually doing you a favor by coming over. I know Kiefer is out of town on a business trip now. It's easier to cook for two than it is for one. You're gonna have leftovers anyway. I'll pay you back every penny that I owe you, okay? Does that make you feel better?
You'll really be able to pay me all of it back. How will you do that? Where will that money come from?
My boyfriend, of course. He's an up-and-coming entrepreneur. He's gonna be making a lot of money soon. I just need to wait a little more until then. I'll just have to ask him and he'll be able to pay you back in no time at all.
Why don't you borrow money from your boyfriend instead then? That way you won't have to worry about Kiefer finding out.
Yeah, I could do that, but it's just so much easier for me to ask you. I don't want my boyfriend to hate me.
But you can't keep relying on other people for money. You'll just be digging yourself into a deeper and deeper hole.
Yeah, but I'll just come up with good reasons to be needing the money. Just don't worry, okay? I'll pay you back. I already said that I would.
Okay, as long as you do.
Oh, stop making me say it over and over again. You're making me sound like a broken record. I'll be at your place soon, okay? Make sure you have something delicious on the table waiting for me.
Yeah, I'll have food waiting for you. Hey, it sounded like there was something you wanted to say when we were talking earlier. What is it? You can tell me anything.
No, it's fine. You don't really need to know. It's just, well, it's your sister.
Delilah? What did she do now? She made me promise not to tell you, but the truth is she's been acting a certain way around me.
What do you mean acting a certain way?
I guess you can say that she's been extorting me for money, but that's a bit of an exaggeration. I don't know how to say it properly. But while you've been gone, she's been coming over often to have dinner, and then a lot of times she ends up asking for money. She says that she will pay me back, but I don't know. I have a feeling that I won't see that money again. I just feel that she doesn't plan on paying me back.
Since I've been gone. It's been going on for quite a while then. Why haven't you told me about it all this time?
I wanted to tell you the first time it happened, but she was also threatening to go to your parents if I didn't help her. The implication seems to be that they would chase me out of town. She's threatened to do things to me if I ever told you. I'm so sorry, I couldn't stand up for myself against her. I couldn't just tell her no.
There's no need for you to apologize. You're not in the wrong here. Delilah knows that you wouldn't stand up for yourself, so that's why she went after you. She's done stuff like this before, but I didn't think that she would go after you.
What? She's done something similar before?
Yeah, she's really good at it. She's even done it to her boyfriends before. She sucks them dry with threats about our family before tossing them aside. That's the type of woman that she is. But I thought that she changed after meeting her current boyfriend. But she said that she changed and she wasn't going to do that to her new boyfriend because she really likes him. I guess what's really changed is just that you're her target now instead of him. I really didn't see this coming.
I didn't know that she was that type of person. I guess I don't know her as well as I thought.
Actually, me too. But I wouldn't have thought that she'd meet up with you without me being there. I guess she cornered you when she got the chance. Thanks for telling me though. Don't worry anymore. I'll do something about it.
You will? Will everything be okay? She's not going to turn your parents against me or anything like that, is she?
Of course not, you silly goose. My parents love you and they know you're a good person. And no matter what, I'm here for you. We're in this together forever, baby. Don't worry so much, honey. My parents and I are on your side.
I'm not worried about what she'll do to me, but I just don't want it to affect our relationship. I'm sorry that this is happening. I don't want you to be angry at me. And she said so many things that I just believed her. I still feel responsible because if only I was stronger, this wouldn't be happening.
No, it's really not your fault. I'm sorry too. I didn't mean for this to be a lecture or anything like that. You always put yourself down, but I hope you can boost your confidence and gain some self-esteem. Now that you're my wife, I'm gonna protect you. Whatever happens, we're in it together. I love you, Edna.
Oh, Kiefer, you're so sweet. I love you too. So very, very much.
I didn't marry you because I want a pushover for a wife. From the moment I met you, I thought that you were the one that I wanted to marry because to me, you're one of a kind. You're so gentle and so beautiful. Just remember that I will always be on your side first and foremost. I won't let anyone, not even my own sister, take advantage of you.
Oh gosh, stop it. I'm getting embarrassed now.
I'm just trying to crush all your doubts. I'll do anything to keep you by my side. Now, do you believe me? Do you trust me?
I do. I trust you. You didn't have to say all that. I let my insecurities put me in a weird place, but I feel better now. Thank you.
Delilah has a way of manipulating people to do what she wants to. I can understand why what she said would make you so insecure. But I'll talk to my parents about it and I'll make sure that she pays you back everything that she owes you. Just leave it to me.
Thank you. By the way, you're coming home this week, right?
Actually, I have some news. We were able to wrap things up way ahead of schedule. I'll be able to come home tonight.
What? Really? That's great.
The talks went really smoothly and all the conditions were met. We only needed to amend the contract a bit and they signed it the very next day. But we also lost the bid for a contract with another company, so that's another reason why I could be home sooner than expected. That was a bust, but it'll be okay because I get to see you very soon.
Oh, I see. Well, you win some and you lose some. That's just the way that business goes. But I'm still really happy. I'll make all your favorite food for dinner tonight.
Really? I can't wait to eat it.
Hi, Edna. It's been a while. How are you? It's me, Delilah.
Oh gosh, you finally replying. We all thought that you ran away somewhere.
Run away? Of course not. My boyfriend and I went abroad, that's all. I got a new phone too, so even if you messaged me, I wouldn't have seen it. This is my new number, by the way. You should save it and delete the other one.
Why did you do that without telling anyone?
I don't think I need to tell anyone. I'm an adult. I can do what I want. Anyway, thank you for letting me park my car in your space. I'm gonna go pick it up now. There better not be any scratches on it or else I'm gonna be pretty angry.
Our space?
Yeah, your parking space at your building. Sorry I didn't tell you before I parked there, but I knew you'd understand.
I'm not sure what you mean. We've been using our parking space. When did you park your car exactly?
What? I thought that your place came with 2 parking spots. The one next to my brother's car isn't yours?
No, we only have one. Kiefer and I share the car. All of the spaces need to be rented. We pay for our space monthly.
No way. I've seen other people park there. Like when you guys had the Super Bowl party.
Yeah, I guess you didn't drive that time, huh? The garage has hourly parking as well. It costs money though. Did you just park there without paying?
Well, but I thought that you had 2 spots.
Oh boy. I'm gonna go check with management. Oh no, Delilah, I'm afraid I have some bad news.
What? What did management say?
They saw that your car was parked there illegally, but they didn't tow it away. They kept a record of how long you were parked there, and they're gonna charge you for the money that you owe. But you've been parked there so long that they were thinking of just towing it.
But they haven't towed it yet, right? How much is the parking fee?
Well, at the hourly rate, it's about $800 a month. Since you've been parked there for a year, so you owe a total of $9,600.
What? $9,600 just for parking?
Yes, well, it costs money to park there, like I told you. It would be best for you to pay it off as soon as possible. They have your license plate number. It would be very easy for them to get your information from that. Also, it would be better if you moved your car as soon as possible to stop incurring fees.
You've got to be kidding, right? What the hell? That can't be right.
You also owe me all the money that you borrowed last year. You said you'd pay me back.
I want to, but I can't give it to you now. This will be the last time I ask you, but could you let me borrow $10,000? It's to pay off this parking debt. I don't have the money to pay it now. I don't want to deal with having the car towed and trying to get it back.
There is no way that I can let you borrow $10,000. I'm not lending you any more money.
Really? Think about it long and hard. Are you really going to say that to me? You don't want me to be your enemy. My parents and Kiefer won't like it when I tell them about you. Who knows? Kiefer might even divorce you. Do you really want to play this game with me?
Yes, I'm willing to play.
What?
I'm not scared of you anymore. You can do whatever you want. You can tell your parents, you can tell Kiefer, you can tell whoever you like for all I care. Tell them whatever you like. It doesn't matter anymore.
Hey, what's with this attitude? A year ago, you were a scared little dog. What happened?
Last year, I told Kiefer everything that you did to me.
What? You told him everything?
Yes. After I talked to him, he helped me clear a lot of things. We talked about everything, and I promised that I wouldn't keep any more secrets from him. I know that I can trust him 100%. I have nothing to be afraid of. He and I will work things out together.
How annoying! Just because he's on your side, you think you can treat me like this? I'm just gonna tell my parents how horribly you've been treating me. I bet they're gonna throw you out like yesterday's garbage. You're okay with that?
Your parents said that they want to have a sit-down chat with you, though.
What?
After I talked to Kiefer, he went and told your parents about it. The 4 of us had dinner one night, and I explained everything that happened.
No way. This all happened while I wasn't here? That's not fair.
Yes, and a lot of things changed while you weren't around. We tried to contact you so that we could all talk about it, but you wouldn't pick up any of our calls or reply to any of our messages.
Do you know what? I'm done. I don't care. I just have to pay off the parking fees and the money that I owe you, right? I have my boyfriend. I don't need you, my brother, or my parents.
That's good for you. I just want my money back as soon as possible. You weren't here for a year already, so we've already written you out of our lives.
How dare you talk to me like that? You're just a spineless woman. You can't do anything to me. I'll give you back your money. You don't have to be so annoying about it. It was only a couple $100 anyway.
To you, it was only a couple $100, but that money is important to me. Please give it back as soon as you can.
What did you hear and from who did you hear it from?
What? I didn't hear anything. What is it?
Really? Because my boyfriend has been arrested.
What? That's crazy.
It seems that my boyfriend's company was scamming people out of their money. That's why we went away. He thought that things would die down after a year. I'm only finding out all of this now.
You didn't know that he was doing this?
I didn't have a single clue what was going on. He was always vague about what he did. He said that I wouldn't understand even if he explained it to me. So I just let it slide. But I didn't think it was anything illegal. I didn't know that it would get him arrested. The house we were living in got repossessed, and he used all my money to start up his company. I don't even have a penny in my bank account. I literally have nothing, and there's nothing that I can do.
I know you're not about to ask me for money again.
I try to contact my brother and my parents, but no one is responding to me. Please, I don't have anyone else. I just need a little bit more money. It'll be the last time I ask, I swear. Are you with Kiefer now? Ask him for me too. Tell him what happened.
Sorry, but we as a family have cut you out of our lives. Don't contact us again.
What? But I need you.
You only take from me, and all you do is treat me horribly. I'm tired of helping you. There's nothing left to give. I've had enough of you. I don't care what happens to you anymore. I don't care that your boyfriend got arrested. It's none of my business. Just give me back my money. That's all I care about.
But Edna, don't be like that. I know you don't mean it.
I already said that things are different now. I'm not the same person that I used to be a year ago. I'm not going to put up with the way you've treated me anymore. I'm not going to listen to what you have to say, and I'm going to stand up for myself. You've used so many people until now. Karma is finally catching up with you. You need to take this time now to reflect on your actions.
Don't say that. I really was going to pay you back the money. I just needed to wait until I had the money, that was all. I wasn't trying to just use you and pretend that nothing happened. I really needed the money. You know what happened to me. I really do need the money now too.
You're only acting like this because Kiefer found out what you were doing to me. I won't listen to any more of your excuses. If you don't pay me back the money, then I'm going to make you regret it. You better be ready to face all the consequences.
Okay, fine. I'll make it my top priority to give you your money back. I just need a little more time, okay?
No, you don't have any more time. I don't care where you get the money. You can borrow it from the bank or wherever. You need to pay me back now, soon. If you don't, I'm going to start charging you interest. I'm going to set interest to $100 a day. Do you understand?
What? $100 a day? That's insane. Nobody charges interest rates like that.
You're not in a position to negotiate. I already said that I don't care how you come up with the money. You need to just hurry up and give it back.
Fine, I'm sorry. I'll bring the money to you today, okay? Is that good enough for you?
You said today? You better not go back on your word. The clock's ticking. Show up or it's over for you. After that conversation, Delilah really did come over that night with the money she owed me. She had $5,000 in a small bag, and of course I counted it in front of her before I let her leave. After everything was said and done, her attitude was completely different. She wasn't acting all high and mighty anymore. She was defeated. She left as soon as I was finished counting. She didn't even say bye. I haven't seen her since that night. She stopped asking to come over for dinner. She even stopped texting me. This was the first time I ever acted that boldly towards another human being. My hands were trembling and my heart was beating fast, but I guess to Delilah that came off as tremors of anger and not fear. But I don't regret what I did. I needed to change and become stronger, or else the cycle I was in would never break. She would have just kept bleeding me dry. I'm glad that it's all over now. I can finally stop living my life in fear. As for Delilah, she had no one to turn to and nowhere to go. She just kept going from place to place with no permanence. No one offered her a helping hand because there was no one left that was willing to help her, not after the way she treated everyone all those years. This was the bed that she has made for herself, and was time that she lied in it. I hope she's able to learn and grow from this experience the way that I did.
Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos.